and you're watching Fishing with Joe. You gotta love it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He was where he was supposed to be. All right. Come here. Green fish, brown fish, brown fish. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. In one of my favorite spots, fishing the river, and they got a little bit of rain a couple of days ago. Water is nice and brown, but guess what? The fish are still brown too. So catching smallmouth in muddy water, normally in this area I would be using a topwater walking bait. But because the water is so muddy, I want something that creates a little more disturbance. So I switched to my buzz bait instead. It's just going to give me a little more disturbance. That way the fish can find it a little easier in the muddy water. All right, bass time. Bass time. Going home. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Back to work. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Kneel and reel. Oh, buddy, kneel and reel, kneel and reel. Grab that net. Get in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I made that long run all the way up here in this muddy water, because I knew that was about to happen right there. You gotta love it when that happens. Gotta love it. Muddy water smallmouth today. Buzz baiting them. Gotta love smallmouth on a buzz bait. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I do believe that I'm doing the most exciting thing in the whole wide world. Yeah. Oh gosh. And that's the way that the fish say thank you. They show you a little bit of love. All right. I think my buzz bait is twisted here. I'm gonna straighten it out and go back to work. Look at that, pow. All right.
For over 100 years, R&R Bait and Tackle has been selling the best bait in the Buckeye State. Our minnows, crawlers, and craws are guaranteed to catch fish or die trying. We've got your favorite lures at the price you need. We know where the fish are biting. Open 7 days a week all summer long. Visit R&R and see why we're the best in the Buckeye State.
WeldCraft makes the most reliable, durable boats on the planet. All welded hulls and heavy-duty construction are the reasons why. With over 25 years manufacturing experience, you can't go wrong. That's why it's the boat Joe chooses to reel in the big ones. If you want the hottest boat on the planet, you better quit playing. You better get to WeldCraft. Now let's get back to the fishing and fun.
Oh, got him already. Oh, gosh. It didn't even have a chance to turn. Oh my God, it just hit the water and he had it. I didn't even know there was a fish there. Jeez. All right. It just hit the water. And he had it. As soon as it hit the water, boom. 4-pound smallmouth. And the fish here are are so aggressive. Ooh, good God almighty. Good God almighty. Oh gosh. I thought it was a muskie when he hit. All right. Oh gosh. Oh, come here. Come here. Get in that net. Get in that net. Oh, gosh. All right. Hold still. Let me look for my tool here. All right. There we go. And come on, pop out. There we go. All right. And that fish smoked that bait like a sausage. That's what I'm talking about. Gosh. And he just had the whole thing in his mouth. I could barely get it out. Look at that fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Go back home. Oh yeah. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Thank you, thank you. Whew. I think I need some more buzz baits, because look at this one. It's all beat up now. Wow, that was quick. All right, next fish. Ooh, goodness. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Is that a green fish? Yeah, it is. All right. There we go, right there. Largemouth and smallmouth. And I can feel my boat tapping into these boulders. I'm in a shallow area. The thing that I've got going for me is my WeldCraft boat. When it taps into a rock, I don't necessarily like it, but it's a WeldCraft boat. It's the best constructed boat in the world. So it can handle it. It can get me to the spots where I can jam up on fish like this. All right, beautiful, beautiful fish. Going home. All right, thank you, Mr. Fish. Thank you very much. Oh, courtesy jump. Ha ha! Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Ooh, got him. Ooh, he's in those weeds too. Got him. And that is a green fish. All right, I'll take him. I will take him. All right, just kind of talking about what's going on here in my favorite smallmouth fishing spot, one of my favorite smallmouth fishing spots. And the smallmouth are a little slow right now because the water is muddy. And so I'm taking the opportunity to catch some largemouth bass. I'm throwing a buzz bait. I like to do that when the water is muddy. Fish just seem to be able to find a buzz bait a little faster. That's a beautiful largemouth right there. Let him go. There we go. Thank you very much, Mr. Fish. All right. Let me tell you a little bit about the bait that I'm using. About to catch a Joe on it. I am using a 1/4 ounce buzz bait, and this is chartreuse and white. Love chartreuse and white. And I've got a trailer hook on there. 95% of the time when I am fishing a buzz bait, I have a trailer hook on there. You get so many fish that short strike, you want a trailer hook. A few weeds right there on the bait, fishing around some weeds. And I just use a small little piece of plastic to keep that hook on there. I want it to dangle. I don't like for it to stay in place. I want it to follow the bait wherever it goes. This one has gold blades on it. Nothing fantastic, no 1/4 ounce bait. And when you're in conditions like this, you're fishing your favorite smallmouth stream and you typically fish other baits, switch to a buzz bait when you get muddy water conditions. And it can be a bait that will pay off for you. And instead of going out and catching 0, you'll go out, you'll still get good numbers of fish. Maybe not as many as you get when the water is clear, but you will get fish. All right? So thank you for watching today's episode of Fishing with Joe. Hope you learned a little bit, caught some smallmouth and some largemouth, had a lot of fun. I'm doing the most exciting thing in the world, at least I think so. All right? So just because I quit filming, I'm not gonna quit fishing. I'm gonna keep fishing, but I will see you next time, all right? See you next time.
Thank you for watching this episode of Fishing with Joe. Having this much fun isn't easy, but we don't mind. We work hard to make the best fishing show around, and we're glad you're watching. I'm Alexandria, and this is Fishing with Joe. You gotta love it.